At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please rise as I call up to the stage Panagiotis Karathanasis to do the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. I'd like to start tonight by welcoming one of our Board of Education members, Ms. Markoulis. In attendance also is our Superintendent, Dr. Rihanna, our future Superintendent, Dr. Doshner, and a special welcome and thank you to Mr. Hudson for allowing us to change venues on such a short notice and use the high school auditorium. So thank you, Mr. Hudson. On behalf of the building administration, I want to begin by saying congratulations to our 8th graders sitting here tonight. We are all very proud of you. To the parents, guardians, grandparents, family, and friends, we say thank you for joining us for this special occasion and for all that you've done in supporting these students the last 3 years that they've been in middle school, and obviously before that, so thank you. We'd like to take this opportunity to say a special thank you to our PTA, especially our leadership, past and present, who have provided much support to the Findlay Middle School class of 2025 since the moment that they arrived as 6th graders. We also have a special thank you to the parent volunteers. They're going to work on decorating our lower gym for the dance. Normally our dance is directly after our ceremony, but this year our dance is going to be on Thursday. To our clerical staff, who are the backbones of all that we do, and to our custodial staff, who play such an important role in events like tonight. To our security staff, who work tirelessly to keep us safe, we say thank you. To the teachers and guidance counselors, I say thank you for all that you have done in supporting these students, especially in this very important year. This year, we have 4 teachers who are retiring: Ms. Kardashi, Ms. Mara, Ms. McGrath, and Ms. Scar. We say thank you for your years of dedication and service. And finally, to our other assistant principal, Mr. Lawrence Carroll, who is retiring this year as well. We say thank you, Mr. Carroll. You will all be missed very much. Although Findlay Middle School does not have an official valedictorian or salutatorian, we have a tradition of acknowledging students who have excelled academically. And this year, we have 2 students who have tied for our unofficial salutatorian. If you can give a round of applause to Hadi Ali Jafar. And Dean Ramarian. Both Hadi and Dean have a 3-year cumulative average of 98.9. At this time, I'd like to welcome our first speaker, Hadi, if you'd like to come up. And he's going to, thank you. He's going to give us a speech entitled Moments That Made Us.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our 8th grade Moving Up ceremony. I'm glad everyone here could make it to this momentous event. Before I begin, I'd like to give a special thanks to Dr. Rihanna, Dr. Doshner, Mr. Ecolano, Mr. Carroll, Mr. Pai, other administrators, staff, family members, and friends. It's an honor to have the opportunity to grow and connect with you all, and to be standing here today to celebrate the moments that made us at Findlay Middle School. To my 8th grade peers, as we progressed through our middle school years, we had to face several challenges as a part of growing older. Every assignment required an extra step of effort. Every homework we had to write and think even more to find the answer. When finals approached, we spent hours on end studying every little bit of information we had learned to get the best grade possible. Even beyond the classroom, we developed life skills through our experiences growing older. We needed time management to get every project done by the end of the week. We needed work ethic to make sure every ounce of effort was to the best of our ability. Lastly, middle school forced us to be leaders, to take pride in our efforts and not rely solely on the help of others. What we learned here set the foundation of our skills for the rest of our lives in order to be successful beyond the school curriculum. Looking back to some of our best moments here, field trips are a major contribution. From our first time out of the school miles away in Adventureland to across the world in Spain, the field trips we went on were key points of the social and character change we went through. To have the opportunity to explore ourselves beyond the barriers of the school and to socialize with the ones we meet makes these events all so memorable. The relief of breaking the cycle of the school day to have mere hours or days of pure enjoyment and exploration made these trips just as important as anything else this year. To the music players, think back to your first time on the Six Flags trip. You were probably nervous, maybe a little scared. Think about the friends you talked with, played with, and celebrated with. All your work throughout the year had led to a final evaluation where your hard work would all be judged. But when the spectacular performance was done, that nervousness was replaced with excitement. Excitement for the final destination of the year, the Six Flags Park. To the ones that went to Washington or Spain, reflect on the experiences you had there, the friendships you strengthened, the places you saw, the fun you had. Think about your roommates, most likely your bestest of friends. The late nights you spent together recapping the joy you had or the experiences you went through together that day. You encountered a different part of the world together, likely for the first time. You all gained core memories and lifelong lessons, growing together not only as individuals, but as a group. Although field trips were indeed a very important part of our time together, what we did inside our school left a greater impact. Our favorite memories came from events like Field Day, where we came together with our peers to enjoy a hot day outdoors, to do what we like, and acknowledge our efforts throughout the year. The school's many clubs allowed us to discover our interests and hobbies outside the school day, bringing us closer to like-minded individuals. The several concerts or plays we did gave us a chance to share to the school the talents we had hidden inside us and the work we put into our interests. To not be afraid to do what you like with others around you who love the same thing. People who will be there to support you whenever you need it. Our journey through middle school has not only been about our grades, trips, or friends, but mainly our identity. These 3 years were a gateway to explore ourselves and what we enjoy. Here, we were encouraged to express ourselves, to find ourselves, and to be ourselves. Here, we could travel outside the school to an assortment of places with our friends and strengthen the bonds between us. Here, we could join clubs of our interests and spend quality time with peers who love the same thing we do and understand us the same way. Here, we developed new friendships and let go of others. Here, we learned what intrigued us, what stood out to us, what made us. Here, we learned what defined us as a person. Here, we went on a mission to find ourselves. Even with the variety of challenges we face academically and socially, we pushed on. We've pushed on these 3 years to unearth our personality, our friends, and our interests. So whether or not you completed the puzzle of yourself, let every piece of you thrive with the moments that made us. Thank you.
Thank you, Hadi. At this time, I'd like to call up Dean Ramarian to give his speech, The Power of Now. Come on up, Dean.
Good evening, everyone. We're all here today to celebrate our graduation from middle school, but the ceremony is much more than that. Look to your left, your right, and all around at your fellow classmates. Every single one of you have worked unbelievably hard to reach this point in your life, this point in time right now. Understand that the ceremony is to celebrate your success in 8th grade, but to also acknowledge the late nights, tough times, and impossible challenges that you have all overcome to reach this momentous milestone. First and foremost, to our families, whether that be siblings, parents, or grandparents, thank you for being there for us. Thank you for every ride to and from school, every ounce of support you've given us at school events, sports games, and most importantly, thank you for being there during hard times. Thank you for your unconditional love that kept us going, motivated to accomplish our best, and create something truly impressive this year. I'd also like to thank our amazing teachers and acknowledge all that they have taught us. Yes, they've provided us with the educational knowledge necessary to be successful this year. They've also taught us much more than that. We have learned to be patient when struggling with a difficult topic, stay motivated when accomplishing a task, and most importantly, we have learned to be stronger than we were before and have more faith in ourselves. Doing your best to teach us these important lessons and skills, I am beyond grateful for our teachers who taught us to be the best versions of ourselves. And to my fellow classmates, I ask, once again, that you look around at your nearby peers and realize what you've really accomplished in this moment. Together, we have all struggled from excruciating group projects, unbearable tests and quizzes, and overwhelming classwork and homework assignments. Yet still, we are united, not by age or this building or even our classes. Together we have grown from these struggles and emerged, so we join together in this ceremony as classmates, bonded by friendship, resilience, and victory to honor something truly special which we have created this year. To say I'm grateful to be graduating among each and every one of you does not even begin to express the full extent of my gratitude. So now here we are, on the cusp of high school, and I'm sure many of us may be nervous, and maybe even scared of what's to come, but I'm here to remind you of the power of now. Take a deep breath, calm down, and remember where you are right now, in the present. It can be easy to try to skip over this moment and think about what comes next, but right now, embrace this moment before it becomes a memory. Now, standing here at this crossroads, we as students must understand that it is okay to not have everything figured out. And in fact, it's better to focus on this moment right now, this ceremony. So before we rush ahead into the next chapter of our lives, really take a moment to admire all that is happening in this moment, in this important present, so that we really have something worth remembering. So now let's really honor this moment and honor what we, as a class, have achieved. I ask, for the final time, that you look to the person to your left, your right, and the people all around you. Take in every memory that we as a class have made and embrace all that we have learned and focus it into this moment right now. Together, we have created bonds, friendships, and relationships that bring along memories forever immortalized in our brains. Let's continue to carry on this gratitude, this presence, and most importantly, our pride in what we have accomplished as a class. Through uncertainty, we should all feel prideful that we are here right now at this ceremony in the present. Congratulations, class of 2029. We are all bonded together, victorious in our accomplishments, and most importantly, we are living in the present. Thank you.
Thank you, Dean. At this time, to share remarks, I'd like to call up to the podium Mr. Nelson Iacolano, our principal.
Good evening, everyone. I too want to start with thank you to Mr. Hudson. Appreciate your willingness to accommodate us. But I think we might have started a new Finley tradition, so we'll talk. But I really want to thank the students here. It's been a privilege to watch you grow and to serve as your principal. I remember many of you when you were in the building, when your siblings were in middle school, and watching you run through the halls during their events. Some of you asking me to be in Mr. Isley's class because he has the really cool snakes. And now I look out and I see confident, thoughtful young adults, and I am proud of each and every one of you. I also want to echo Mr. Pye's congratulations to our retirees. Each of them has dedicated decades of service to education, to Findlay Middle School, to the Glen Cove community. Their legacy lives on in every young person they've helped guide along the way. We thank them and we wish them well in this new chapter in their lives. So congratulations to our retirees once again. Each year, I reflect on what my parting message might be to the 8th grade class. It's my final opportunity to share a bit of unsolicited guidance in my role as your principal. In past years, that inspiration has come from books, current events, or even a moment in time. This year, I returned to one of my favorite TED Talks, delivered by someone whose recent passing reminded the world of the quiet power of humility and service. Pope Francis. Now, regardless of your personal beliefs or background, or if you have no beliefs at all, his message is one that transcends faith. It speaks to the heart of what it means to be human and to the future each of you will help shape. His TED Talk titled, The Future You, he offered 3 powerful ideas. First, none of us is an island. We are all connected. We thrive not in isolation, but through our relationships with family, friends, classmates, and community. In your time at Findlay, many of you have already lived this truth through your acts of service, through your kindness, through the way you've shown up for one another. Secondly, Pope Francis spoke of his hope that innovation and technology will be used to create equality and inclusion. That message feels especially relevant now as you have grown up in the advent of artificial intelligence. With these powerful tools at your fingertips, your generation will help decide how we use them, for good or otherwise. Do not underestimate just how critical your role will be in shaping the ethical boundaries and safeguards that will define this technology. Let your choices be grounded in empathy, equity, and purpose. Technology is only as strong as the values that guide its use, and we are counting on your generation to get it right. And lastly, he called for a revolution of tenderness, as he put it. Tenderness, he said, is using your eyes to truly see others, our ears to really hear them, and our hands and our hearts to help them. In a world where it's easy to hide behind screens or get lost in your For You page, he reminded us to choose connection, to reach out face to face, and to care deeply for one another. Let tenderness be the bridge that moves us beyond the isolation of devices and into meaningful relationships. And that's what I've seen in the class of 2025. Through your effort, your kindness, and the way you've supported one another over the years, as a group, you've chosen to include instead of ignore, to lift each other up rather than leave anyone behind. And that gives me hope. You're leaving middle school now, not just with memories, but with a deeper sense of connection to each other, to your community, and to your place in the wider world. I hope that you carry that spirit forward. Stay curious, travel whenever you can, see the world, and always seek to understand the people with whom we share this planet. So as you move forward into high school and beyond, remember that every choice you make, every act of kindness, and every stand you take matters. You are the future that Pope Francis believed in, and I believe in you. Thank you for making these last 3 years unforgettable, and congratulations to the Findlay Middle School class of 2025. Go and make us proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Icolano. It's my pleasure to invite up to the podium our Superintendent, Dr. Rihanna.
Good evening. Good evening, students, family, friends, and of course, our dedicated staff. Tonight, we celebrate a powerful moment of transition. Tonight, we start our journey across what we can say is the metaphorical bridge, a bridge from the middle school to the high school. More appropriately, from childhood to young adulthood. To our 8th grade graduates, congratulations. You made it through the ups and downs, the homework, the group projects, the growing pains, and the unforgettable memories. You've not only grown in knowledge, but in character, and today we recognize how far you've really, truly come. To the parents and caregivers, thank you with all our hearts. Thank you for the unwavering support, your encouragement, your patience, and your love. Tonight is your milestone too. Your children are not finishing middle school, they're stepping into the next phase of life. High school will bring new challenges, but also new triumphs, new opportunities, and new versions of the children that you have nurtured and guided. It's both exciting and a bit emotional, and yes, even a little scary. But I have faith in you because you have taught them as a family to be kind and to be honest, to work hard for what they will see in the future as opportunities. So be proud and let yourself feel this moment. To our students, this is more than a graduation. It's a beginning. High school is a time where you will explore who you are and what you care about. It's a place to try new things, to take risks, and to discover your strengths. It's a time when you will use your voice and you will be heard. Speak up for what's right. Ask questions and share ideas. A time to get involved. And don't just wait for opportunities, but go find them. High school offers so much in the area of clubs and teams, arts, science, leadership, and service. Look into each and every one and let it be an opportunity, even if you learn you weren't interested in that. But as you step into the next chapter, take a chance. Be brave and be brave enough to say yes, okay, let's see what this is all about. And as you step into that next chapter, remember the kind of person you want to be. Be a role model. Others will look to you for how you treat people. They will look to you as to how you lead and how you handle your success as well as your struggles. So I ask you, please choose kindness. I know your hearts and I know it's in you. Choose respect and courage. The world needs more of all three. There'll be moments in the high school when things get hard. It's okay, academically, socially, or emotionally. Hard moments don't define you. It's how you respond that will. So keep going. Lean on others. Ask for help, not just from your teachers, but your family. You may not always have them at your side when something happens, but they are always, always there for you. These people are here tonight, the ones that came to see you graduate, that are proud of you and that love you, even when you're upset with them. Those people, your family and friends, they will always, always care. And one more thing, asking for help is a strength, not a weakness, not a flaw. To the families, high school will come with its own set of joys and questions. Your children will grow, they'll stretch, and they'll sometimes challenge you. But always, they may surprise you. They'll impress you, and they'll make you proud in ways you haven't even imagined. Keep cheering them on, continue to guide them, and know that when you don't think they're listening, they will hear you. And even in those times, know that your support matters more than ever. So, to the graduates, take a breath. Breathe deep. You did it. You earned it. And now I know that as you walk through the high school in September, you're not only ready to succeed, you're ready to shine. I believe in you. Every person in this room believes in you. We all do. So, best wishes for a high school career that surpasses all that you've wished for yourself. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Dr. Rihanna. In keeping with our spirit of our unofficial valedictorian, we'd like to acknowledge Jazelle Graziosi. Jazelle has an overall 3-year cumulative average of 99.3 since entering middle school. Let's welcome Jazelle to the podium to give her speech. Our future starts now.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Classmates, teachers, parents, family, and friends. Today, we're not just closing the chapter on middle school, we're starting to write the first lines of our future. 3 years ago, we were just kids walking into a new building, probably worried about opening our lockers, finding our classes, and not getting lost in the hallways. Now we're walking out with something way bigger, confidence, strength, and dreams we started to shape. When I think about the future, I don't just picture flying cars, robots, or living on Mars. I picture us. I picture us becoming writers, scientists, athletes, entrepreneurs, engineers, teachers, doctors, and maybe even leaders of this country. I picture us using everything we've learned, both inside the classroom and outside of it, to make the world a little brighter, kinder, and smarter. In math class, we learned that compound interest is when your money earns interest, and then that interest earns more interest, and so on. Over time, what started small can grow into something amazing as long as you keep investing. Well, life works the same way. Every time we challenge ourselves, when we ask questions, read a book, practice a skill, or even just try again after failing, we're making a small investment in ourselves. And like compound interest, those small efforts don't just add up, they multiply. Think about it. The extra hour we spent studying for a test, the courage it took to raise our hands in class, the kindness we showed to someone sitting alone, these may seem small, but they grow. They shape who we are. They build confidence, habits, and relationships that compound over time. So when I say the future starts now, I don't mean tomorrow or next year in high school or when we're adults. I mean right now, today. Because what we choose to do today, how we spend our time, how we treat others, how we treat ourselves, will determine what goes for us in the future. We are the investors of our own potential, and the earlier we start investing in learning, in kindness, and courage, the greater the return. To our teachers, thank you for planting those first seeds in us. To our families, thank you for believing in our growth even when we couldn't see it ourselves. And to my classmates, I am so proud of how far we've come, but this is only the beginning. So let's keep investing in curiosity and effort in each other. Let's let our dreams compound into reality, because the future truly starts now. Thank you.
At this time, I'd like to call up to the podium Ms. Checola, and to the stage, if I could have Dr. Rihanna, Dr. Doshner, Mr. Icolano, and Mr. Hudson. This will be for the presentation of our 8th grade class. Thanks.
Paniotis Karathanasis. Hadi Jafar. Jazelle Graziosi. Kimberly Aurora Benitez. Maicon Borja Palacios. London Burton. Elizabeth Diamond. Isabella Granados Fernandez. Caitlin Greck. Donato Grella. Michael Haluch. Joanna Merlos Campos. Liliana Duenas. Isabel Montiel. Michaela Schnitzer. Alexandra South. Alexis Alexiadis. Genevieve Alvarado. Russell Arias Maldonado. Amanda Barton. Lyric Blackeye. David Cabrera Moreno. Dina Cabrera. Kimberly Canales. Justiniano Canales Amaya. Daniel Canizales. Samantha Sofia Cardoza Cardenas. Cade Sharon. Alexis Chupica Ruiz. Daniel Colazo. Wilson Corrado Orlano. Allison Cortez Ticas. Nicole Delgado. Max DeLuca. Kanan Dennis. Hazel Perez. Joseph Durante. Orlin Enamorado. Emery Eschnauer. John Floros Banos. Anthony Flores Bonilla. Francis Funes Ramirez. Carlos Gallegas Orozco. Ava Garcia. Victoria Garcia. Emmanuel Garcia Aguilar. Samantha Garcia Marin. Wyatt George. Yesenia Granados. Aurora Greco. Emily Gretchen. Aaron Guzman. Jason Guzman. Benjamin Henriquez. Yildi Hernandez. Xavier Hernandez Perez. Darwin Herrera Caceres. Allison Jimenez Martinez. Deanna Cornegay. Sophia Lederis. Juliet Landaverdi. Sarah Lee. Victor Leone Stenko. Antonio Longobuco. Abby Lupinski. Xavier Maldonado. Natalia Marconi. Joseph Marconi Jr. Christopher Marquez Escobar. Emmanuel Martinez. Ava Mecca. Leslie Martinez. Adriana Mejia. William Mejia. Brady Mejia Alvarado. Laura Mendoza Acosta. Maya Miller. Jonathan Mora. Emily Moran Chacon. Crystal Munoz Walparamachi. Gavin O'Brien. Anderson Orlano Morales. Vince Paras. Benjamin Peraza Herrera. Valencia Pipitone. Juliana Portaro. Alexa Potter. Michael Prokop. Nicholas Pusperica. Giovanni Ramos. Nayeli Quintanilla. Olivia Reiner. Eric Rios Banos. Michelle Rivas. Jorge Rodriguez Ramos. Genesis Rodriguez Reyes. Angel Romero. Yancy Mendoza. Dylan Rosado Diaz. Sasha Salinas Orellana. Jackson Saravia Mejia. Victoria Scagliola. Christopher Sanat Sidhu. Daniel Sobina. Kimberlyn Sorto Benitez. Yerrick Sosa. Genesis Soto. Luigi Stanko. Lily Staffiger. Lana Tai. Alejandro Tinoco Martinez. Yanis Torres. Larry Tosta Santos. Jackson Uloa Martinez. Cameron Woon. Sophia Yagadov. Darwin Yanis Canales. And a Stephanie Zavala.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 8th grade class from the Checola team. Let's give them a round of applause. At this time, it's my pleasure to invite members of our 7th and 8th grade chorus to lead us in a musical tribute, directed by Miss Sack. Parents, families, and friends, I'd ask you all to remain seated. And if I could ask our Checola team, our 8th grade students, to rise for the recessional. Families, I just want to let you know that we definitely encourage you to take pictures and celebrate with your 8th grader. But if you could just remember that we also have the Kenny team and the next 8th grade families coming in. So if you could be mindful to exit after you do your photos so we can make room for the next ceremony. We appreciate it. Congratulations, everyone.